It's our great pleasure to welcome you all here in the second International Conference on Distributed Sensing and Intelligent Systems with the co-located event, which is International Conference on Urban Intelligence and Application. So it's over to you, Professor Marwan will start the opening session and the floor is yours.
Thank you very much, Dr. Mohammed. As Dr. Mohammed mentioned, we are currently working on two events, the second International Conference on Distributed Sensing and Intelligent System. It's called ICDSIS 2021. And the co-located event is International Conference on Urban Intelligence and Application. Ladies and gentlemen, respected researcher, all their participants, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depends where you are. As an international conference, is global, all over the world. It is our great pleasure, and on behalf of the organizing committee, we would like to welcome you all as a participant, authors, co-authors, and everybody in this second International Conference on Distributed Sensing and Intelligent System and the International Conference on Urban Intelligence and Application. This conference is held in China. As you can see, it is online, virtual for today and tomorrow due to the COVID pandemic. The ICDSIS 2021 is co-organized by Cobis Lab University of North Texas in the United States of America as a scientific collaboration with the American University in the Emirates, as well as the National School of Applied Sciences of Agadir, Ibn Zuhar University, and the SGRT Research Group, as well as the Onhee Chanzu University as a local organizer and sponsor. Ladies and gentlemen, the ICDSIS 2021 aims to foster students, researchers, academic, as well as the industry persons in the field of computer and information science, intelligent systems, as well as electronic and communication engineering in general. This conference will include an invited keynote speakers, as well as oral presentation, special workshops, as well as pre-conference tutorials. The ICDSIS will provide a forum for researchers and engineers on both academic and industry to exchange the latest innovations and research advancement in the innovation in computing, intelligent systems, communications, and engineering. The conference also provides the attendees with the chance to identify the emerging research topics as well as the future development directions in the fields of computers and information science. Besides the primary goal of this conference in promoting research and development activities, it is also to promote the scientific information interchange between the researchers, developers, as well as engineering with the students and practitioners working in and around the world. The conference is held every year. It was started last year, and as you can see currently this year, and we hopefully the organization will carry on the conference year by year from now on, and we try to encourage everybody to participate and contribute to the conference and the future one. The conference will last for 2 days, today and tomorrow. You will be pleased to know that the papers accepted will be included in the conference proceeding by Springer Scopus and EI Index series is called Communications in Computer and Information System with H index of 45. It will give me great pleasure to announce some of the statistics to show the high quality of this conference and the paper accepted in that conference. The total number of submission for the ICDSIS 2021 was just above 151 submission. The number of accepted paper is 45, and the number of rejected papers is 106. So the acceptance rate of 29%, and that will be reflecting the quality of the conference, which part of our target for Scopus. The number of paper accepted is from over 21 countries around the world. The statistics for our international conference on urban intelligence and application received 52 papers, accepted only 16 out of the 52, and this showing the accepted rate of 30%. Again, that's a clear indication of the top quality of papers only selected in this conference. No doubt, we are in debt also to a number of people without whom the conference would not be possible. First of all, we would like to thank the authors, all authors, for sharing their contribution. Our thanks also go to all members of the International Program Committee for the critical reviewing work that was key to maintain high quality scientific conference. Last but not least, to the organization committee, which is Dr. Mohammed Al-Husseini from the AUE, as well as Professor Yuan from University of North Texas. Finally, we would like to wish you all this stimulating and inspiring experience at the online for the second international conference on distributed sensing and intelligence system. We wish you a good day. Over to you, Dr. Mohammed. You are muted.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Professor Marwan, for this opening ceremony. And we are about to start the first keynote talk presented by Dr. Ali Kashif Bashir from Manchester Metropolitan University, United Kingdom. Dr. Ali is a senior member of IEEE and a member of IEEE Industrial Electronic Society, and also a member of ACM and distinguished speaker of ACM. He received his PhD in computer science and engineering from Korea University in South Korea. He has authored over 150 research articles and received funding as PI and co-PI from different research bodies of South Korea, Japan, EU, and UK. Dr. Ali is supervising and co-supervising several students, master and PhD students. His research interests including Internet of Things, wireless networks, distributed systems, network, and cybersecurity. Dr. Ali is serving as the editor-in-chief of the IEEE Future Direction newsletter. He is also serving as area editor of KSSI Transaction on Internet and Information Systems. He is also an associate editor of IEEE Access, IET, Quantum Computing Journals, and more. Welcome, Dr. Ali, and the floor is yours. You can share your screen and start directly. Dr. Ali? Okay, he just sent me a text message that he is opening his slides, his presentation, and he will join in 1 or 2 minutes exactly.
Meanwhile, Dr. Mohammed, and I think with the conference, this conference and this event, it seems very successful with the selection of paper to be included in the Scopus. I think it could be an event where we participants could share knowledge and experience beyond the conference and where we go. I would really strongly appreciate through you, the people they could recommend the events and the location of the next conference. And if it is possible, with all pleasure, my pleasure, we can invite you to United Arab Emirates and we could host it in the Dubai, could be face-to-face. We are hoping to have it face-to-face next year. We are seriously carrying a few conferences and we would love this organization to think of and the participant and the international organization to give us feedback on what is required, on what they are requiring for improving the next level research in the area mentioned for the conference.
Sure, Dr. Yuan, sure, Dr. Professor Marwan. Dr. Yuan with us here, if you want to add something related to the coming conference, I mean next version of this conference. We discussed this area and we are planning to host it in Dubai, as you mentioned, Professor Marwan. So we will be happy to receive any recommendation from our authors, organizing committee members here. As you know, Professor Marwan, we received more than, in both conferences, more than 200 submissions from almost 30 countries. We did a very strict review process we selected the high quality papers only to be included in this proceeding. And we are planning to combine the proceeding of two conferences to be published together. And starting from next year, they will be published together as well. Dr. Ali, are you here?
While Dr. Ali will join in, my last comment, I would like to invite all our colleagues in this conference. We are organizing on the 10th and 11th of November an international security conference, the Arab Gulf Security Conference in the Middle East. Please, if you are interested, through Dr. Mohammed, we can give you and send you the information. It is all about security in the Arab Gulf area. And this conference will be the first kind of conference in the Middle East.